Welcome to Knit TV. Today's episode is brought to you in association with the Craft Channel and BusyMits.com, the online craft social network.
The first stitch I'm going to show you is garter stitch, otherwise called knit stitch. As you can see from this knitted square, it produces a wavy pattern which is actually identical on both sides. This is one of the fundamental knitting stitches, one of the two basic ones that you need to learn, and you'll find this one in practically every knitting pattern that you ever use. Right, if you're following from an earlier demonstration, then you can use the stitches you've already cast on, otherwise you need to cast on 10 stitches. Take the needle with the cast on stitches in your left hand, and in your right hand take the end of the yarn and the empty needle. Pass the tip of the right hand needle through the first stitch on the left hand needle so that the needle sits underneath the left hand needle. Then, taking the end of yarn, wrap it around the tip of the right hand needle in an anti-clockwise direction so the yarn sits between the two needles like so. Then catch the loop with the tip of the right hand needle as you did for the two needle cast on method, but this time instead of looping the yarn round, you push the original stitch off the left hand needle. You're then left with a stitch on the right hand needle, as you can see, and this is the first knitted stitch. So you continue in this way down your whole row of knitted stitches, looping and pushing off the stitch each time as you go, so that you're left eventually with no stitches on the left hand needle and all of the stitches on the right hand needle. Each time you pass the stitch off, try and slightly tighten the yarn end so that you're not left with too loose a row, but don't tighten too much. And when you get to the end, all you need to do is turn the needle round to get ready to knit the next row. And if it's garter stitch you're doing, then the next row will be another row of knit stitches. You pass the empty needle into your right hand and start knitting again, just like that.